My grandfather was a surgeon and a small-town doctor, and in 1968, he ran for president of the school board there on the platform that he would desegregate the schools. When he won that election, he did just that. He did everything he could to serve the people of this state. And although he was a Republican, and it's something that I'm proud to have watched him do, and I hope to spend my life working to serve Texans and fight for them every single day. My name is John Bucy. I'm running for state representative in House District 136. I'm a proud student of public education from Austin area, grew up in Dallas, always going to public schools. It allowed me to have diverse peers to work with and learn from, different cultural experiences. I'm a strong believer that public education is at the foundation of building a strong state, strong citizens, and a good community. The most important thing from the state legislature's perspective is to fund public schools and public education. We've seen a failure in leadership. We keep cutting our public education funding. That's creating generations of students that aren't getting the resources they need, and it's really crippling Texas's future.
I'm Kathy Morgan. I've taught in Texas for about 28 years. I love teaching. I love my students. But I found it difficult sometimes because I could not get the items that I needed. I would spend a lot of money out of my own pocket.
The lack of support from the administration and from the government put a lot of pressure on teachers that had experience. The retired teachers haven't had a cost of living raise in 17 years. The last legislature in Texas, they gave us a little bit of money but put most of it back on our backs, where we had to end up paying more when we go to the doctors as opposed to what we had been doing in the past.
I would like the Texas legislature to acknowledge that the education of our children is the highest priority. I would like John to be there to help open some eyes as to what's happening when we don't fund education adequately.
Not only are we suffering in our support for public education in the state legislature, we're also playing with people's lives by failing to pass Medicaid expansion in Texas. Medicaid expansion would help millions of working Texans get the health care that they need. It would also bring billions of dollars back into our economy, which would have an effect for each and every one of us. We live in a state with an abundance of natural resources and a booming economy. We have the ability as a state legislature to fix this today by passing Medicaid expansion. It would allow our children and our mothers and our working Texans to have the health insurance that they need. When I get to the Capitol, I'm going to follow in my grandfather's footsteps and work across that aisle to come up with policies that will help improve the lives of Texans, and I will fight every single day for the members of my district and for all of the Texans across the state. We need people in the legislature who will push back against the naysayers, the cynics, and the entrenched status quo, who will break through the partisan gridlock and tired thinking that fails to expand the horizon of what's possible. That's why I'm running for state representative, to help build our community up and make Texas as good as its promise. My name is John Bucy, and I'm running for state representative in House District 136.